Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today I'm going to bring you into this little training session I'm going to have with one of my buddies that is telling us he's lacking in DPS. So what we're going to do is analyze his rotation, and we're going to do a little burst tweaking with him, teach him a little bit of extra things, and hopefully improve his game on his DK. I'm going to show you how I do that, so hopefully other people can understand how to teach people and help them out and pay it forward also. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. Here we got my DK buddy. I'm going to help him out. He said he's having low DPS, as I was saying. And what we're going to do is we're going to correct this. We're going to find out where his links are wrong in his rotation, and we're going to help him correct it. So basically, I have to type to him. His curse won't work correctly because of where he's located in the world. Pretty far away, apparently. And so what I'm going to do here is just tell him to DPS on this dummy. You check it out. I have chat right down here just above recount where we'll look at most of the abilities used. Right, so I hope he doesn't think I'm calling him a dummy. So start DPSing that dummy. Alright, let's see what he's doing. Alright, so he's handling blasting heavy, he's necrotic, he didn't use any plague strikes. You can tell he has already, you can tell he's going to have some downtime. Alright, there's some plague strikes, and he threw them in a bit late. His DPS is up to about 40k right now. That's with Howling Blast ticking. It's not bad. His rotation was fine. His opener was a bit messed up, which is probably making him deal less damage off the opener, as we could see. But you notice no obliterates going off. I did expect to see some obliterates if he was saying he was lacking in damage, because a lot of DKs tend to go heavy finger on obliterates, which really tends to screw him. But it looks like he has an okay rotation, like he's watched the video a few times. And, I mean, he pushed up to 40k, but that's triple DPS on target spreading dots. His damage isn't bad, but it looks like he just needs a little bit of a tweak on his opener. And then, let's see what his burst is like. We'll watch his cooldowns. See what he gets for cooldowns here. Alright, so he's got the trinkets going. That's good. He's got Pillar of Frost going because he's Worgen. He's got the versatility trinket. I mean, that's going to be one of his major flaws with damage. It's just the fact that he's Worgen. He's not using both double DPS trinkets. But with the versatility buff, it does make the damage pretty good. I threw an obliterate there. But yeah, so it's definitely, he's definitely got the correct rotation now. But it looks like his main flaw is the opener when it comes to damage. So let's talk to him about this. And also, when he bursted, he didn't save up runic power. I don't know if that was because he was focusing or whatnot, or not focusing, but his burst was definitely lacking. For the opener, so what we're telling him is to use 2 plague strikes. Because basically that'll add your dot faster, plus that will apply your offhand for Razor Ice for when you bring in the runes for your Howling Blast, so you're dealing full damage, which is going to increase your damage by a lot. Now, if there's multiple targets like this, of course you're going to Howling Blast pretty soon to get the dot spread. But so like, watch this. His damage it peaked, but if you're coming in like this, we're going to Unholy Strike twice, and basically that's going to start out our Howling Blast spam. So by the time I'm Howling Blasting, basically Razor Ice is almost maxed out. And by the time I'm going to drop my big Frost Strikes, Razor Ice is maxed out. And Necrotic Plague is going to be close to, full stacks, because I use that instead of, just using Obliterates like a lot of people said on the opener, which is not what you want to do. So he had it pretty close. How do I enable recount? It's an add-on. Don't worry about it right now. Alright, so what we're gonna do is alright, so rotation was correct, man. Use 2 Plague Strikes. Plague Strikes, that opener. And basically, that's going to allow you to get maximum pressure off the bat, and especially when it comes to dumping your runic power. Because if you go, like, watch this. You come in with just opening up with obliterates, boom, boom. Yeah, you're gonna get Razor Ice. Okay, you notice there's no stack in necrotic plagues. You go, oh yeah, this is gonna be when you're Howling Blast, but you're all ready to basically Frost Strike, and you didn't even have the full stack of Razor Ice on the target. That's where the slight elongation comes from for maximizing pressure. And that was the slight part he was lacking with his rotation there. I mean, he's definitely doing fine. So we're going to talk about his burst. So we're going to discuss to him about his burst. Like, did he runic dump? Like, does he normally not runic dump when he bursts? Which will in turn, of course. So yeah, all in all, there was just a few slight things that he needed to tweak when it came to dealing damage. His rotation's fine, dude. You've definitely got an alright rotation. You're hitting it fine. And your little flaw there looked like just to be on the opener. You were kind of swinging wildly there, weren't getting the correct things going on the target. So I have full runic power? Yeah, dude! Runic dump as hard dump hard as possible when bursting. A lot of people don't pay attention to that. If you burst when you have no runic power, it's going to cause you to be probably either runic starved or your damage is not going to be very high. Because even if there's multiple targets in your bursting and you want a Howling Blast, you still have to be putting out your Frost Strikes to continually put out the runes to AoE targets. He's figuring it out. He's thinking. He's got this in the clockworks. I think we got this at this point, guys. And I really wanted to show you like how exactly I go about helping people, or helping DKs that I teach. I kind of do things like this quite often with people. I don't know why, but for some reason I can just analyze DKs, kind of find out what chain links they're missing, and then set them up to know the basics of a DK, or a little bit better of basics, or like advanced rotations, or a little bit harder rotations, mixed in with healing, things like that. Now, what I'm also gonna look is this guy's combat awareness, how well he hits targets, how quickly he hits targets, and I gave him kind of a run through how to quickly generate burst on a DK and keep it extended longer. I'm gonna Lichborn that. There's Pain Sup. I haven't used any cooldowns. Looks like he did. That's okay. We'll be able to get through this. We haven't got Ford off. That's not good. Got to dispel that. Caught interrupt there. This is when I'm going to burst. CDs are down. I'm going to go ham here. I got grip. I got silence. I got empowered rune weapon to extend this burst a little bit. Dispelling that. Here comes a Frost Strike for the kill. His damage was definitely still lacking a bit there. But he was being focused, so that is understandable when he has to do a lot of self-healing. We'll check out what his healing is there. As far as interrupting goes, definitely still needs to work on that. I'll let him know. But yeah, the damage wasn't too bad. He definitely caught up there. He had to do a bit of healing, like I said. That's what I thought. And his damage is definitely better because he's keeping up with me. So we're asking him, is his damage better now? Hell yeah, he thinks so. Alright, so we did our job. That's what we came to do. Now we're going to let him know about his other flaws in a minute, but that's okay. That's a different kind of talk. That's for a different video. Anyways, guys, this was your boy Hazzed. Until next time.